Welcome back to GS Coins, your ultimate guide to rare and valuable coins from around the world. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss a coin worth collecting. Today, we're diving deep into a small but intriguing piece of currency, the 1999 2 € coin. It may be tiny in size, but some collectors are willing to pay more than you'd expect for this coin, especially if it's in good condition. So, how much is it really worth today in US dollars? Let's find out. The 2 € coin was first introduced in 1999, marking the beginning of the euro era for many European countries. Made from copper-covered steel, the coin is reddish-brown in color and has a smooth edge with a groove, giving it a distinctive feel when compared to other small denomination coins. On the reverse side, which is common across all Eurozone countries, you'll find a globe showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia, designed by Luc Luyx of the Royal Belgian Mint. The numeral 2 is prominently displayed, alongside the words Eurocent. The obverse side of the coin, however, changes depending on the country that issued it. In 1999, the countries that started minting euro coins included Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Belgium, the Netherlands, Austria, Finland, Ireland, Portugal, and Luxembourg. Each of these countries has its own unique design and national symbols on the front of the coin. This makes the 1999 2 € coin especially interesting for collectors, because some versions are rarer than others. Now let's talk about the condition. When we say good condition, we usually refer to coins that show minor signs of wear but still retain most of their original detail. These are coins that have been in circulation but not excessively damaged or worn. Coins in uncirculated or mint condition are naturally more valuable, but even circulated coins in good condition can catch the eye of the right buyer. So how much is a 1999 2 € coin worth today in the collector's market, especially in US dollars? For most common versions of the 1999 2 € coin in good condition, the value typically ranges from 10 cents to $1. That might not sound like much, but remember, that's already 5 to 50 times its face value. If you're selling in bulk or have multiple coins from different countries, you can often sell them as a collector's lot, increasing the value even more. However, here's where it gets interesting. Certain versions of the 1999 2 € coin, particularly from Finland or early German mint marks like F, G, or J, in better condition or with mint errors, have been known to sell for $2 to $5 or more on platforms like eBay or coin collector websites. And if you're lucky enough to find one in mint state or uncirculated condition, especially with original luster and no scratches, it could fetch $10 or even higher, depending on the demand at the time. As always, prices vary depending on demand, condition, and rarity. And that's why it's important to inspect your coins carefully, store them properly, and do your research before selling or buying. At GS Coins, we always recommend using a magnifier and a digital scale to check your coin's details and weight. Some rare varieties can have small minting differences or errors like double stamping or misalignment, which dramatically increase their value. So what should you do if you find a 1999 2 € coin in your collection? First, determine the country of origin and inspect the condition. If the coin is free of heavy scratches and still has a clear design, it might be worth more than you think. Hold onto it or get it appraised if you think it's rare. Also, consider joining a coin collecting group or posting a photo in an online community. Fellow collectors can help you identify potential rarities or provide advice on where to sell. So there you have it, the 1999 2 € coin. While it may not make you rich overnight, it's a great example of how even small change can hold hidden value. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned numismatist, this coin deserves a spot in your collection. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to GS Coins for more in-depth coin reviews and collector tips. Drop a comment below if you have a 1999 2 € coin, tell us which country it's from and the condition it's in. Who knows? You might be holding onto a hidden gem. Next up, the 2 € coin from the year 2001. It's one of the earlier issues of the Euro series and could be more valuable than you think, especially in good condition. We'll walk through the coin's background, its physical and design features, which countries minted it in 2001, and most importantly, how much it could be worth in today's market, in US dollars. Let's begin with a quick background. The euro currency was introduced in 1999 for electronic transactions, and physical coins and banknotes entered circulation in 2002. However, several countries began minting coins before the official release, and that's where the 2001 2-euro-cent coin comes in. These coins were produced as part of the first wave, intended to be ready for the big launch. That makes the 2001 versions part of a historically significant pre-launch production batch. Now let's talk design. The 2-euro-cent coin has a familiar reddish appearance due to its copper-plated steel composition. It measures 18.75 mm in diameter and weighs 3.06 grams. Its smooth edge features a fine continuous groove, which helps differentiate it by touch for the visually impaired, a smart detail built into all euro coins. The reverse side, which is the same across all Eurozone countries, was designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix. It displays the globe with Europe connected to Asia and Africa, 6 lines with 12 stars representing the EU, and of course, the large face value, 2 euro cent. But the obverse side is where things get interesting. Each Eurozone country designs its own national side, and in 2001, several countries had already begun minting coins in preparation for 2002. Countries like Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Belgium, Austria, and the Netherlands minted 2-cent coins dated 2001. Some of the rarer ones also come from Finland, Portugal, and Luxembourg. Let's look at a few examples. Germany's 2001 coin shows an oak twig, a symbol of stability and unity, and comes from 5 different mints, A, D, F, G, and J. Some of these mint marks are rarer and more desirable. Italy's coin displays the Mole Antonelliana, an iconic building in Turin. France uses a portrait of Marianne, a national emblem of liberty and the French Republic. Austria has an Edelweiss flower, a proud symbol of its natural heritage. Now, if you have a 2001 2-euro-cent coin, the first thing you should do is identify the country of origin and check for the mint mark. These details affect its value more than most people realize. While many 2001 coins are common, some countries produced lower quantities, which increases their market interest among collectors. Let's talk condition. A coin in good condition means it's been circulated but is still in solid shape. The date, country symbol, and design elements are all visible without heavy wear or corrosion. If your coin shows only light wear and maintains its original color and shine, it might even qualify as very fine or extra fine. The best value examples are uncirculated or mint state, often found in official coin sets. So now the big question: how much is a 2001 2-euro-cent coin worth in 2024 in US dollars? Here's what the market tells us. Common circulated examples, like those from Germany, France, and Spain, typically sell for between 5 cents and $0 and 40 cents. Coins from countries with smaller mintages, such as Finland, Luxembourg, and Portugal, in good condition can fetch $1 to $3, and sometimes more if the coin is particularly well preserved. If you have a 2001 2-euro-cent coin in uncirculated condition, especially from one of the lower mintage countries or with a rare mint mark, the value can jump to $5 to $10. Proof or collector versions of the 2001 coin, which were sold in official presentation sets, may be worth $15 to $20, especially if the set is intact and includes authentication. Rare mint errors, such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or double die errors, can increase the value significantly, in some cases up to $50 or even $100, depending on demand and rarity. It's also important to note that values depend heavily on the coin market trends, collector interest, and grading. A professional grading from companies like NGC or PCGS can greatly enhance the coin's credibility and resale value, though grading may only be worth it for uncirculated or rare examples. Next up, the 2005 2-euro-cent coin. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a tiny copper coin. How much could it possibly be worth? Well, you might be surprised. Some of these coins can be worth many times their face value, especially if they come from rare mints or are in exceptional condition. So grab your coin, and let's find out what makes the 2005 2-euro-cent coin special, and how much it could be worth in US dollars today. Let's begin with the basics. The 2-euro-cent coin is made of copper-plated steel, giving it that rich reddish color. It weighs about 3.06 grams and has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters. The edge is smooth with a fine continuous groove, a unique tactile feature designed to help visually impaired users differentiate coins. On the reverse side, which is the same across all Eurozone countries, the design was created by Belgian artist Luc Luix. It features a globe showing Europe connected to Asia and Africa, with 6 parallel lines and 12 stars symbolizing the European Union. The large number 2 and the word Eurocent make the denomination clear and recognizable. But here's where it gets more interesting: the obverse side of the coin varies depending on the country of issue. In 2005, many countries minted their own 2 Eurocent coins, and each design tells a unique national story. Some of the most common 2005 issues come from countries like Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Belgium, Austria, and Greece. However, some less common issues also come from countries such as Luxembourg, Portugal, Ireland, and Finland, and these may carry more value due to smaller mintage numbers. Let's take a closer look at some of the national designs you may come across. Germany features an oak twig, symbolizing strength and unity. German coins also have 5 different mint marks, A, D, F, G, and J, each representing a different mint city. Some mint marks are produced in smaller quantities and may have slightly higher value. France uses a portrait of Marianne, symbolizing the Republic and freedom. Italy depicts the Mole Antonelliana, an iconic building in Turin. Spain's coin shows the face of King Juan Carlos I, the monarch at the time. Austria displays a beautiful Edelweiss flower, symbolizing nature and national pride. Portugal's coin features the royal seal from the 12th century, very detailed and eye-catching. Ireland has a simple yet elegant harp, a traditional symbol of Irish culture and music. Now let's talk about condition, which is one of the most important factors when it comes to value. A coin in good condition shows light wear but still has clear design elements, no major scratches, and no corrosion. If your coin is uncirculated, meaning it was never used, its value can increase significantly. So, what's the actual value of a 2005 2-euro-cent coin in today's market? Here's a breakdown of what collectors are currently paying as of 2024. Common 2005 coins, like those from Germany, France, or Spain, in circulated condition are generally worth between 5 cents to 30 cents USD. These are the coins you'll most likely find in everyday change. If your coin is from a lower mintage country like Luxembourg, Portugal, or Finland, it could be worth more, often around 50 cents to $2 in good circulated condition. Uncirculated coins, especially those from official mint sets, can range from $2 to $5 depending on the country of origin and the mint mark. Special collector or proof versions, which were never meant for circulation and are made with extra detail and shine, can go for $8 to $15, especially when still in their original presentation cases. And if you're lucky enough to find a mint error, like a mistrike, off-center design, or double die error, the value can skyrocket. Some error coins have sold for $20 to $50 or more, depending on the rarity and demand. Here's a pro tip from GS Coins: always check the mint mark and country of origin first. This alone can give you a strong hint about the coin's rarity. Then check the surface condition, look for luster, sharp detail, and lack of scratches or corrosion. If you're unsure, compare your coin with online grading guides or consult a local coin dealer. And whatever you do, don't clean your coin. Polishing a coin, especially with chemicals or abrasives, can lower its value significantly. Collectors prefer coins in their natural state, even with some tarnish. If you want to sell or buy 2005 2-euro-cent coins, you can check online marketplaces like eBay, Nemista, MA Shops, or join coin collecting forums and Facebook groups. You'll find plenty of listings that give a good sense of what people are paying today. To wrap things up, the 2005 2-euro-cent coin might seem like just another small copper coin, but it's packed with history, variety, and potential value. While many are still worth only a few cents, certain versions, especially in great condition or from rare mints, can be worth a lot more than you expect. So take a second look at your coin jars and pockets, because a tiny 2-cent coin might just bring you a big surprise. Have you found a 2005 2-euro-cent coin? What country is it from? Let us know in the comments section, and if you want help evaluating its worth, post a description or photo. We love hearing from fellow collectors. Next up, the 2006 2-euro-cent coin. It may seem ordinary at first glance, but depending on its mint mark, country of origin, and condition, this little coin could be worth more than you think, sometimes significantly more than its face value. We'll go deep into the coin's design, its variations across different countries, and what collectors are paying for it in 2024 in US dollars. Magnifying glass tilted left, understanding the 2-euro-cent coin. Let's begin with the basics. The 2 cent coin is part of the standard euro currency system, used by many countries in the European Union. It was introduced in 2002 when euro coins first began circulating. The coin is made of copper-plated steel, which gives it its distinct reddish-brown appearance. It weighs 3.06 grams, has a diameter of 18.75 millimeters, and features a smooth edge with a continuous groove, which is a unique tactile identifier. The reverse side, which is the same for all countries, was designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix. It features a globe showing Europe in relation to Africa and Asia. 6 thin diagonal lines cut across the globe, with 12 stars scattered along the lines, symbolizing the European Union. The large numeral 2 is bold and prominent, followed by the words Eurocent. Obverse side, country designs. Now, the real variety lies on the obverse side, which changes from country to country. Each euro using country designs its own obverse, incorporating national symbols, historic figures, or important cultural elements. Let's go over a few of the major countries that minted 2 cent coins in 2006. Germany. The German 2-cent coin features an oak twig, symbolizing strength and unity. You'll also find a mint mark letter, A, D, F, G, or J, which tells you which German mint produced the coin. These are Berlin, A, Munich, D, Stuttgart, F, Karlsruhe, G, and Hamburg, J. While most of these are common, coins with very low production numbers from a specific mint can fetch slightly higher prices. France. The French version features the head of Marianne, a national symbol of liberty and reason, with flowing hair, designed by Fabien Courchiade. These coins are elegantly crafted and widely recognized. Italy. Italy's design shows the Mole Antonelliana, a famous building in Turin. Although this design was meant for the 2-cent coin, a mistake in 2002 led to it being printed on some 1-cent coins. Those errors are now worth hundreds. Spain. Spanish coins from 2006 feature the profile of King Juan Carlos I. While most are common, collectors look for pristine examples with no circulation wear. Other countries, Austria, Belgium, Ireland, Greece, Portugal, Finland, and the Netherlands all minted 2 cent coins in 2006, each with its own unique national design, from Austria's Edelweiss flower to Ireland's ancient Celtic harp. 2006, a common year, but still valuable. So, was 2006 a rare year? For most countries, no. The 2 cent coins were produced in large quantities in 2006. That makes the coin common, especially if it comes from a larger country like Germany or France. However, coin collectors still value well-preserved coins from this year, particularly if they are uncirculated, have a low mintage, or belong to countries that did not produce many that year. For example, a circulated German or French 2 cent coin from 2006 might be very common and only worth around 5 cents to 20 cents USD in used condition. However, a proof coin, one struck specially for collectors with a high-quality finish, can fetch $5 to $15, especially if it's still in a mint set. If your coin is from a country like Finland or the Netherlands, where fewer coins were minted in 2006, or it came in a collector set, it might be worth $1 to $5, even in good condition. And don't forget about error coins. These are extremely rare but always in demand. Things like misaligned dies, off-center strikes, or even missing elements can increase the coin's value up to $50 or more, depending on the rarity of the error. Market value in 2024, US dollars. Here is a summary of what your 2006 2 cent coin might be worth on the market today in 2024. Circulated condition, common country 5 to 30 cents USD. Uncirculated condition, common country $1 to $2.50 USD. Less common country or lower mintage, $2 to $5 USD. Proof or collector's coin, $5 to $15 USD. Error coin, $10 to $50 plus USD. You can check online platforms like eBay, Namista, and MA Shops to compare prices. Always look at sold listings, not just asking prices, to see what people are actually willing to pay. Identifying your coin's mint and condition. To determine the exact value of your coin, here's what to look for. Country of origin, what design is on the obverse side? Mint mark, especially important on German coins. Condition, is the coin shiny, with no scratches or wear? Or is it visibly worn and circulated? Packaging, does the coin come from a mint roll, set, or proof set? One final tip from GS Coins: never clean your coin. Cleaning can damage its surface and reduce its value significantly. Collectors prefer coins in their original condition, even if they show natural aging. So, is your 2006 2-euro-cent coin valuable? That depends on where it came from, its condition, and whether it's a rare variety. But even common coins have stories to tell, and they can help build an incredible collection, one coin at a time. Have a 2-euro-cent coin from 2006. Share your country and mint mark in the comments below, and we'll help you figure out what it might be worth. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to GS Coins, and tap the bell so you don't miss our future videos on coin values from Europe, the US, Australia, and more. Next up, the 2008 2-euro-cent coin, its history, design, condition, rarity, and most importantly, how much it is worth in today's 2024 market, quoted in US dollars. The 2-euro-cent coin is the second smallest denomination in the euro currency system and was introduced in 2002 with the launch of the euro. Like the 1-euro-cent, it is made of copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish color but slightly larger in size than the 1-cent coin. It measures 18.75 millimeters in diameter and weighs about 3.06 grams. The reverse side of the 2-euro-cent coin is common across all Eurozone countries, featuring a globe with Europe highlighted, surrounded by 12 stars representing the European Union. The obverse side varies by country, showcasing national symbols, important cultural icons, or historic figures, which makes each country's coin unique and collectible. In 2008, all Eurozone countries minted the 2-euro-cent coin, with varying mintage numbers. Countries with large populations like Germany, France, Italy, and Spain produced millions of these coins, making them widely available in circulation. Because of this abundance, 2008 2-euro-cent coins from these countries are generally common, and when circulated, their value remains close to face value, just 2 cents. However, coins in good condition, with clear details, limited wear, and rich copper color, can be valued higher, often ranging between 50 cents and $1.50. Uncirculated coins, which are coins that have never been used and still retain their original mint luster, typically command prices from $2 up to $4, depending on the country and condition. Countries with smaller populations and lower mintages, such as Malta, Cyprus, Luxembourg, and Slovenia, minted fewer 2008 2-euro-cent coins, making these rarer and more valuable to collectors. Coins from these countries in good or uncirculated condition often sell between $3 and $8 or more. An important factor that can dramatically increase the value of your 2008 2-euro-cent coin is the presence of minting errors. These can include off-center strikes, doubled dies, missing details, or unusual coloring. Such error coins are rare and sought after, sometimes fetching prices from $10 to $60 or more depending on the rarity and severity of the error. The coin's condition heavily influences value. Most circulated coins show some wear, scratches, or discoloration and are generally worth just their face value or a small premium. Coins that are well preserved, with sharp details and bright color, are more desirable and valuable. For those looking to sell or trade, having your coin professionally graded can help prove its condition and authenticity, often leading to better prices in the collector market. Here's a summary of the 2008 2-euro-cent coin values in the 2024 market, quoted in US dollars. Common countries: Germany, France, Italy, Spain. Circulated coins worth face value, 2 cents. Good condition coins valued between 50 cents and $1.50. Uncirculated coins valued between $2 and $4. Smaller countries: Malta, Cyprus, Luxembourg, Slovenia. Good or uncirculated coins valued between $3 and $8 or more. Minting error coins. Valued from $10 to $60 or higher, depending on error type and condition. To maintain the value of your 2008 2-euro-cent coin, store it properly in coin holders or albums away from humidity, heat, and direct sunlight. Thank you for watching this full guide on the 2008 2-euro-cent coin and its value in today's market. Subscribe to GS Coins for more expert coin collecting guides and market updates. See you next time and happy collecting.